that was so unexpected. It was a funny moment in the company.
I think it was just really the unexpected win there that was just so exciting.
You know, a lot of people don't know that about my background.
I didn't expect so funny things had happened. We pitched to one of the largest hedge funds in New York City. And it was on the day in 2008, the market went down almost 800 points. And I said, oh, this is the day we have to go in and ask, for some funding for our company. I said, this is terrible. And my partner's looking up, and I said, what are you looking up for? He goes, oh, making sure nobody's jumping from the buildings. And I said, I can't believe it. We walked in this meeting, and these guys walk in, and they have their ties down, I said, oh my God, this is gonna be, that was so unexpected. It was a funny moment in the company.
I have documented every day I've run in 33 years. And a lot of the ideas that I got came while I was running.
One day my cell phone rang and it was the doctor, and you need to come right now, there's something wrong with your son. And as I was driving up the hill, I could see an ambulance, and the paramedic said, we need all this information, medication, blah, 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 and I couldn't get to it. So I felt like a failure as a mom. That made me realize I needed to be better at managing my information.
Growing up, I was a fish geek. I basically had anything fish, I loved. And that's not like eating fish, that's like raising fish. So at one point I had 30 fish tanks in my room.
I talk to myself a lot, and it might look crazy. I have conversations with myself. not like, oh, dang, Sean, you shouldn't have done that. Like, man, Sean, come on, what would you do in this situation? Well, I don't know. I actually talk to myself, and I've heard it looks very weird from a distance.
I was an alumni in the Philadelphia Boys Choir, right? So I sang choir music in grade school and in early high school years. And back then, there was no Glee and there was none of that, so it wasn't really kind of the hip thing to do. But I learned so much out of that experience around persistence and discipline, because we had a director at the time. He would just pull out of you a level of performance that you didn't think was capable. That's one of the places where I learned some of the key things that I learned about trying to inspire other people and really trying to make people believe in themselves, even if the task at hand is extremely difficult.
I mean, I can tell you about the new employee on his second day of work that spilled, about 1,000 gallons of an anniversary beer that was in the process, but, those things happen.